Yo, what's up, GM fam? Hope you're doing all right. Happy Taco Tuesday. It's the 23rd of July. Headed to Nashville later today. Cannot wait to get there. My goodness. But before we do, we got to have this conversation. I'm super excited about this. I can't remember what we were talking about yesterday that precipitated the response of, we're just going to talk about why people are so fucking weird. But then we decided that it was going to be a good one. And I think it's going to be a funny show. I have got the first season, My Strange Addiction, season 1 episode list pulled up. So in case we struggle with any weird things, we can go through that, like eating toilet paper, eating cleanser, fucking idiots, eating detergent, hair puller. This lady's got to pull her own hair out for 3 hours a day. What the fuck? What is wrong with people? Anyway, so I think today's going to be funny, and obviously everyone's got their own thing. So this isn't like I don't know if people feel bad or if they think it's rude. I'm sorry. It's just let's have some laughs today. Let's just talk about it. People are strange. We're all strange, but there's people that are definitely among us that are a little bit stranger than most. So let's have fun today. GM.
Yeah, I totally agree.
So shout out to, I guess before we get into it, let's just do a little bit of house cleaning. If you guys are watching over on YouTube, you know the drill. Smash the like. If you're watching on X, make sure that you just like touch your screen on your phone, and then like it'll like show you a bunch of like options, and there's a heart on there. Just tap that heart real quick. So we talked about that. So we did this yesterday, and I promise you, this has something to do with it. Is that we did this exercise where we did the tap the heart thing. We had the most heart taps that I've seen in a while. Direct result, there was like 700 people watching the show. Yes. All right. Who we calling?
Wardo's calling up his splashing dominator.
I think we're calling your internet company.
Yeah, this is fitting. This is kind of weird, isn't it?
This is great.
Yeah, we're gonna hear like a live booking.
The call you called is no longer.
Yeah, Wardo's calling it's a wellness check on Biden.
Hey, how's do we need what he does, like plane repair stuff, right? He's like the oversees all that stuff.
Yeah, like he should probably not have us on speakerphone calling. Like, could be a very important phone call.
Yeah, that's gonna be very awkward. Very awkward.
We're all subpoenaed. We've all been subpoenaed. We listened to a classified call about Air Force One.
Hey, God, gave him a mute. Oh, he hopped down. The phone call must have gone through.
Here he is. He's back.
There you go, Wardo. We might have just saved his life, his career.
Welcome back, brother. Hey, oh, by the way, what I was saying was, if you want to be a part of the conversation, say you're watching the stream and you're like, oh shoot, this looks like a fun conversation, just join the space. We do it as a live stream on Twitter and YouTube, but it's also a space run right now. And so if you want to be a part of the conversation, come join us. We are very friendly. All you got to do is raise your hand. What's up, Frank?
Ooh, squirrel. No, I'm playing. What's up? Good morning, everybody.
What?
So did the Joe Biden conversation kind of spill off into the why people are so fucking weird? Or
No, had nothing to do with that.
All I wrote down yesterday was, why are people so weird? I took a note on it, and I didn't write anything before that. So I don't know how we got on.
It had nothing to do with the politics. I think it was like a little spin-off conversation, and I can't remember. I'd have to go. But let's go back.
Did you look in the mirror?
It probably was us.
There's a good chance.
So, how are we going down this rabbit hole?
Well,
Jay Change just walked in the bathroom and looked in the mirror and was like, damn, why am I so fucking weird?
Why am I so weird? No, like we were talking about something and it came up, and I think I had thought about in my head was like the mattress lady, right? Like the woman who eats the mattress. And I believe that's in this first season, right? No, more episodes.
Well, we have a lot of people in here that eat the rug because they're always investing in those meme coins, right? And they rug, so they're rug eaters.
You know what? I'm really happy that you said that.
Is charged.
I'm really happy that you said that. Somebody had posted, and we've got I've got a list of all like a really good, really solid show titles and at least some concepts and themes for the show. But somebody had posted that in our Telegram, and I think that that's a really good psychological question: is do people really care about getting rug pulled? I mean, 9 times out of 10 when you're trading the Solana meme coins, and this is a totally different conversation, but I guess it's kind of similar, right? Because it's you're setting yourself up for failure, potentially to hit a home run, but you're going to strike out a lot of times, right? And so do people care about getting rugged? With the hope of a win, do you just you don't care? I mean, that is kind of weird.
Well, I mean, it becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy. I mean, they literally, if you get rugged enough times, right, you basically become the rugger. If you, you have entire groups of people.
We've had to deal with hero, or you live long enough to see yourself
right,
become the villain.
Or they get some money, and then what do? They instantly pull their money, and then another person does it, another person does it, another person does it. Then a project didn't necessarily rug, but the entire community that was there rugged. So
right, and I think like North American wise too, like we've been so like accustomed to actually gambling, right? Like you play the lottery, you play whatever you got down there, scratch tickets, or it's like, whatever, I'll throw 10, 50, $100 in there, and if maybe I'll hit, this will be my big gambling win, or maybe I'll just lose that money and move on.
Yeah, it's also the instant gratification too, right? If you don't get that instant gratification, then you end up, pulling, or the other thing is I find in cryptocurrency, the psychology is always to self-sabotage. And that's why people are fucking, that's why crypto is weird. If the price is going up, your first inclination is this can't last, to pull money, right? The price is going down. Oh, this is going to crash. The first thing is to pull money. So it's always that kind of mentality, exit out the door. And that's what's fucking weird about crypto. Because no other investment on the face of the earth does that.
Yeah,
You would have Apple go bankrupt. Can you imagine if Apple comes out with the brand new iPhone 37 with quantum computing in it? It's the most incredible thing, and it's offered at $1,000, and everybody's like, "Oh, fuck that shit. We're gonna liquidate our stock," right? So if Apple came out with something beautiful, it would be liquidation. The company would go bankrupt because no one would, it would be a horrible investment. They would have no funds.
Right.
But in crypto, as soon as people come out with something good, the first inclination is to destroy it.
Sell. Get my profits.
Well, it's always sell, right? You buy, and then it's instantly to sell on the dip.
Yep.
Or sell on the pump.
Just sell. What's up, Carrie? We'll go Carrie and then Frank. I just looked at my phone. I don't know who had the order of their hands first, but let's go Carrie and then Frank.
GM.
My guy, GM. Why are people so weird, Carrie?
Dude, okay, so I have this quote here from a pretty weird guy. Okay, his name is Nikolai Tesla. And he said, antisocial behavior. Antisocial behavior is a trait of intelligence in a world full of conformists. Okay, so I had a message for all the fucking normal people out there from the rest of us. We fucking outnumber you. Okay, but then I find out that you're talking about people that like are actually pounding nails into their dick and shit. So I'm on those people may be in a different class of weird. So, but like they sound a lot like the kind of people that like losing money on meme coins, though. That's kind of like pounding nails into your dick, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, like eating toilet paper doesn't seem as painful as your dude. The nail in the penis thing would just be extreme. No, I just can't even fathom that.
Dude, that's all. It's people just punching themselves in the dick all day long buying meme coins. Like, what are you doing, man? Stop it.
It's
Stop
true.
doing it.
So
it's weird, and
it's the same behavior, right? It's literally the same behavior as scratch and win tickets. And people still do that. They know that the odds of them maybe making that dollar back are maybe 50%, right? And you might win a $5, you might win a $10, and holy shit, if you win that $50, you done did it, baby. But listen, I've done this where you go in with groups of friends and everybody pulls in whatever, and you buy like a couple thousand scratchers in a row, and like you don't win the fucking jackpot. Like you maybe break even. You may like, I think we did like one time, it was like $1,000 that we went in and we got like 7 something back, right? Like they're not winning. It's like, it's very few people do that. Just like in the meme coin game, very few people actually end up winning. Like you have to have the inside edge. There pretty much you have to be, you have to know what's going to go on before you can win. It's different. It's a lame game, but is it hopium? It's because people see people turn into millionaires overnight. Like, oh, I invested $500 and now I made $20 million like overnight. Like that's what keeps people going with this, right? It's just that hopium.
What can
Absolutely.
be unburdened
That's not weird.
by what has been.
Oh, what's that, Franks? Go. Say that again.
Here's the wise words of Kamala Harris.
What can be unburdened by what has been.
Ooh.
I think we're gonna have to end the show on that banger right there.
Ooh.
That's
yeah.
it.
Mic drop.
That's a mic drop.
15 minutes in, we're done.
Well, I hope you guys have a great day. I don't know how the rest of the week's gonna go.
It's been fun.
Yeah, it's been good knowing you. Should I wear
Hey,
a bag?
I got a question. I got a question for you. Weird stuff. Growing your fingernails so long you can't wipe your butt. How does that work?
Well, I'm about to ask you that same question, man. Like those long ass fingernails.
No, even worse, gluing them on.
But like still, like
how much money do you get for getting into the Guinness Book of World Records? Like how much can you possibly get, or is it just fame?
Fame. That's
I don't
it.
think
there's no money involved at all. There's no prizes for Guinness Book.
That's just
for the love of fuck.
You get
so that guy has somebody else wiping his.
Yeah, it's just for the title.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
and they don't pay out. You get a certificate and you get a name in your book. I mean, that's what you get. So
that's it. Now there are some I've heard of some really dumb things that you can do to get into the Guinness Book of World Records. It doesn't seem like a very challenging thing. If like these weird people, it's like, oh, like I yodeled on a pogo stick while masturbating for 25 hours. I won the world record. Like it's weird shit like that.
And they're like, hey, no one else has done that before. You could have stopped at like 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Oh, shoot.
I feel like there's a fine line between the Guinness World Record book and Darwin's Awards.
Good point. Like an accomplishment, like in a Guinness World Record, like whatever, someone actually the best longest golf drive, for example, is like an athletic accomplishment, and then you have some of these other ones where it's like, oh yeah, you're right, that's just the Darwinism Award.
Yeah, I can fit the most golf balls in my mouth.
Yeah. Can we go back?
And part of those questions, bro, are how do you figure that out, right?
I try it at least once. I had gotten a text message from someone going back to the long fingernail comment, saying that
I was hoping you were going back to that and not saying what we were.
Yeah, well, I was told that there are like you get like a little pole, right, that you use so that you don't have to get your fingernail dirty.
No, that can't be.
I'm telling you, this is a credible source. This text message came from a credible source. So
okay,
hey, John,
all right.
Have we ever
take
heard
your word
of a
for
bidet?
it this time?
Have we ever heard of a bidet?
Yeah, but
That's one of those.
True.
But still, it's weird. Okay,
But they don't have those in like India.
You're that's a great call, Carrie. So we got that one. Let's see if we can, like, what is 9:15? We can list off a bunch of them and we'll talk about them all, and then we'll kind of go back and like see what like the actual weirdest one out of all the weird ones we list.
There's
people like to smell gas.
Gas sniffer. I'm looking at that one right here. I'll pull the screen up so if you guys are watching the stream. So I'm looking on season 2 now. Eat drywall. Go ahead, Carrie.
Look, okay, that weird addiction show is weird, but like you've got to check out for real weirdness. Chinese, or I don't know if they're Chinese or Japanese, Asian. What are they? Fucking the shows where people win prizes and money. Game shows.
Game show.
They will like literally take like 2 hooks, stick them into your nostrils, fire a wire up over the top of a pulley, and then like hang weights on that shit until like your nose is about to like rip off, and some guy's like, oh,
Jesus.
And yeah, man, like it's like, yeah, no, like that's weird for like, you know, for minimal amounts of money. Like we're talking about like the same amount of money some guy gets for riding a bull, you know, like
Right,
$1,000.
you're right.
That's fucking
That's
crazy.
like when you're sitting around with your buddies and you're like, "Oh, would you do that for $1,000?" And they're like, "100%, I would every time."
How about Carrie? Not you, Carrie. This is a different Carrie. Carrie with a C, and it's a female, and she's been addicted to drinking her urine for 4 years. Now, she believes it helped her treat her cancer despite no medical proof. Now, I didn't read that second part before I started reading about this woman drinking her urine.
But the key word there though is
All right,
addicted.
Gasoline. Here we go. This person's addicted to drinking gasoline, 15 tablespoons every day. What the fuck is wrong with you? What do you need gasoline?
Yeah, you know that's
First of all,
not good for you.
First of all, I said smell gasoline. That person is drinking gasoline. That's on a whole nother level of weird.
15
Second off,
teaspoons.
you know, when I was a kid, I was like 10, 11 years old. I found out that they build houses with cotton candy in the wall.
Especially the pink kind. That's delicious.
Yeah, fact. Oh, you got the pink cotton candy?
The one that's got the Pink Panther on it. There.
Yeah, with the little
That's my
the
favorite
crunchy flavor
kind.
crystals.
They're marketing it to children. Jesus.
The horror.
Eats sand, eats deodorant, eats tires. What?
Can I give you kind of like a psychological? I have family that are psychologists. It really, believe it or not, the weirdness of people really almost stems back to people's childhood. It's a profound statement of whether that child had the nurturing that they needed, right?
Mm.
And if they don't get that nurturing, that attention that they seek as a child, they grow up to be an adult that does all these weird things, and it's basically it's just a cry for help. Is literally what it is. Like, hey, look at me, because they were so looked over for most of their life. They do the weirdest things to get attention, and even though it's negative and even self-destructive, but they still get that need of people looking at them, and that's really the root of it.
Yeah, hey, I believe that. But okay, so psychology aside, right? Let's talk about something weird I've heard a lot about, and I wish Doug was here. Doug, if you're here, you may need to come up so we can hear about this. But what have we been hearing about, like the Indians pooping on the beach?
This is a first for me.
Oh, you got
They
like
do it in Libya as well.
yeah, it's like it's just like
They dig a hole, right? They dig a hole and then they go in and they cover it up.
and they just poop on the beach, but it's like become a problem. Like I've seen a couple videos on my timeline. It's like one of those things.
Wait, so whales.
Well, J-Chains,
whales
No.
poop in the ocean.
No,
Sharks
no,
can
like
poop
in-
in the
like-
ocean.
No, it's a
Everybody can
problem.
poop- Everybody and their mama can poop in the ocean. But
Is it
Indians
wait?
take
Is it a
poop on the
Canadian?
beach,
Is
now
it
we
a
have
thing in
problem.
Canada or is it a thing in England? Now I'm getting my cities mixed up.
No. Nobody in Canada poops in the. See, the problem with this is people like to go for walks on the beach in the sand without their shoes on.
No,
You know, and so you can't just be pooping on the
Yeah,
beach
it's
in a
Ontario.
whole like
It's
leaving
literally-
landmines.
It's not
You
England.
know what I mean? Like
It's not.
Just
Carrie,
take
you're
a
wrong.
poop
Whoa,
while they
whoa, whoa,
walk, and
time
they
out.
walk everywhere.
Time
They
out.
poop
Time
everywhere.
out. So it's Ontario. So I found the article, and people are going crazy about the Indians. Go ahead, Del. I'll let you take it away.
Okay, so I live in Wasaga Beach, which is the world's longest freshwater beach. We have a massive problem with that. The people come up from Toronto, from Brampton, and they put tents up, they shit in the beach. They literally dig holes, shit, and bury it.
This is
Are you
wild.
fucking kidding me?
No. It's like
Wild to
this is
me.
like
I
a
go there,
thing.
go there all the time. I know. That's
Oh
like,
my
I
God.
mean,
I don't know if we should have a serious conversation about this or take it away with the jokes.
No. This is a serious one. This is a serious one, man.
This affects me and Doll personally. We live like close by to this place. You know, she lives in the actual town. That's
We're gonna need
fucked.
some. We're gonna need you to
Sounds like
go
y'all
do
need to
some
go beat some
investigative
ass.
journalism.
I mean, at least they're burying it, right? They're burying it.
I guess it's better than just
No.
leaving it there on the
No
top.
way.
But
You know that's
yeah, like how deep is the hole? Like you gotta nah.
oh man, because when you
foot,
If it's like 6 feet deep, like a coffin, then I'm okay with it. I guess.
You guys ever shit on a beach?
no.
can you imagine the view?
No, have
Well,
you?
don't knock it until you try it.
I don't want. You can't have. You don't want any of those.
Wait, what
ground-
message?
I've
what
had
message
to.
are we
I've had to do
spreading
it
here?
once.
Yeah, I feel like you haven't had to. You just said had to. There's a difference.
I did. I was in Guam. All right. Late night at the strip club. And so we were, it was first day there on a TDY deployment. Vacation deployment is what I like to call it.
Hold on, bro. You might have some people upset with you by the end of this story.
Yeah,
Two of them on stage.
No, but so anyway, so
The government rugged.
The government immediately rugged him.
They're like, no.
Just when the story was getting good.
Also, there was no point in the story where he had to. As soon as he started it off with where he was, there's no had to.
Right. Do you know there's some person on X that's listening to this from Guam. They're like, oh hell no.
Yeah, they immediately just like mute button. He's probably still
that, or his account suspended for community guideline infringements.
Yeah. You said what?
We still can't hear you.
Yeah, we didn't hear anything past like where you were, vacation deployment, and then you cut off.
Oh, I got you. Anyway, so pretty much I had like to take a shit like out of the blue. And so I'm like running to this beach. And like I remember there was like a group of people, it's like 2 a.m. And like, dude, if you could see a silhouette, it was like a rocket shooting into the sand. But I mean, the only time I've ever on the beach. But and then I had to wipe with a leaf. I found like I think it was like a palm tree leaf or something like that. But yeah.
And that's how he got poison ivy.
Bro was taking.
I am dying, sir. I am like a rocket into the sand.
Dude, you're mad about it. If my pants didn't come off as fast as they did, dude, I'd fucking shit my goddamn pants.
Wait,
man.
they're up here mad about people pooping on the beach. Now they're laughing about it. I'm confused.
Oh man,
it's always different when it's someone you know, right?
I got do you ever?
Plus we can clip this.
Do you ever?
Shame you for pooping on the beach, Joe. I'll be the one.
Suppressing.
Whatever happened to no poop talk?
I know, dude. I was thinking about that halfway through. Like, man, we used to have a rule about this kind of thing, but you can't. The problem is that you can't bring up the rule, because once you bring up the rule, then it's a domino effect. Like, no one respects the rule when you have the rule, and you have to be vocal about the rule. So it was a lose-lose situation for me. So I just hoped and prayed that we dodge bullets when we don't have the pee talk, the poop talk. Not the P. I was going to say the P word, but whatever.
Well, supposedly people are dodging piles at the beach.
You know what sucks is that in my mind, when you're telling that story, because you were a soldier. Now I'm seeing like rockets going off in the background. The American flag was waving in the background, fireworks everywhere.
It's like that picture of Tony Stark, right, where he's just like standing there and like the explosion in the background.
I just hear the American national anthem playing.
Oh glory!
A bucket.
Oh,
I just saw Doom holding the flag while taking a poop.
Dude, I would all day long. I'll be saluting it too. All
right, let's talk about some other. Let's talk about.
Why did it have to be Ontario? Yeah, let's go somewhere else, please.
So back to the cotton candy in the walls. Have you tried a J Chains? I heard every house is built with it.
Delicious.
Unlimited.
A little itchy.
Why is this thing having problems?
What was that other one? You were eating toilet paper? That's a weird one too. I don't know. Doom. I don't know if you want to bring up the one that Doom sent us yesterday.
Yeah. Let's bring
who was it that said they were? Was it MK said he was into psychology or something? I knew this girl in high school, and her little sister. I guess because she was like the little sister, and she got the less attention or whatever than the older sister, and the older sister was like a little bit like prettier or something, but like this girl, whoa, what the fuck? My cat has lost it. So anyway, she would like this little girl, she would like pull strands of hair out of her head, like one by one, until like there was like a fucking patch of hair gone on her head. I was like, what the fuck is your sister doing? She's like, oh, she just does that. She just pulls hairs out of her head. And I'm like, shouldn't you guys like take her like to a doctor maybe and have her diagnosed?
Yeah,
that doesn't seem like normal behavior.
I think there's a fine line between weirdness and true psychological, people that have real psychological mental issues. There's a big difference. I think, people do stuff weird. like as an Italian watching somebody put ketchup all over their spaghetti, that kind of weirdness stuff, or
the ketchup on the pizza, that you guys talked about last week. Like I still am seeing stuff on my feed, people talking about ketchup on pizza. We got to stop with that. Like that's
what the hell?
It's got to stop.
It's not a real thing.
Gotta stop.
No. What the hell is tomato sauce?
I get it, but ketchup is like sugar and bullshit. Like you don't put that on pizza.
It is a little. It is processed a little bit different, but I'm just saying.
I get it.
Yeah, it's like also people that put chili on spaghetti too. I mean, that's.
I mean, you could do that. Chili. Now listen,
I've never heard of that.
That's called chili mac.
It's
called chili mac.
Yeah, well,
and that's all right, man. You could dress it up so it's not pasta.
Yeah, look up Skyline chili. They have a chili that's got.
Well, they put would you put like pasta sauce first and then chili, or just like?
Oh no, it's chili. Then they put like about 8 pounds of cheese, cheddar cheese on top of it. Yeah, it's some WC stuff right there.
It's chili on pasta. There's no tomato sauce.
Everybody from Ohio knows exactly what it is.
It's like that's the place. It's called Skyline Chili, and it's like 10 pound, you get like a 10-pound bowl of pasta and chili.
Yeah, about ruined me for the two things I love. I love chili and I love pasta, man. Don't put them together, dude. You about ruined it both for me.
Dude, that chili too is a little sweet. They got those all over the place in Ohio because they can't.
Yeah, they've got nutmeg and clover in it. It's weird.
Ooh, no,
it's a Greek chili. Greek chili.
What?
So it's not like Texas chili. It's Greek chili. Yeah, go down that thing of like the Greeks with their chili. Would you ever have thought? Yeah.
We got to have a chili cook-off of the U.S. versus the Greeks, and I think the U.S.
But
would
weirdness, I think weirdness and mental conditions should probably be separated. Being weird and unique and funky and doing things different than other people is one thing, but I think you cross the line when people start self-mutilating. Right? When you start physically injuring yourself, I think that's not just weird. That's beyond weird. That's a deep psychological thing that you gotta get help for.
All right. So where does episode 6, season 6 of the My Strange Addiction? We've got this 31-year-old Kyle who's exclusively dates women over the age of 65. He is a grandma lover, that was the episode title. Is that psychological, or is that like?
Grandma lover or will seeker?
Guilt chaser. Exactly. Is he just a gold digger, or is he like actually in love with these women?
Probably goes back to his childhood. He didn't have a mother, so he's seeking love from.
Okay.
All right,
you're right.
Like he didn't have a
100%. That is a psychological one. Good diagnosis there. That one we do have to go back to.
However, I will say one thing. Every day I am looking for Gotti token. I am going to those houses, where people are like hoarders buried alive. And I'm trying to get them to become Gotti holders because, those, if you can get hoarders into your cryptocurrency, my God, they can't sell. They just like, I need another token.
Dude,
yes, you do. I will feed their addiction.
I might use this token later.
Dude, that's a good point. You know what you could do? You could we'll pull up the episode list of hoarders, and then we just reach out. We'll just do outreach to all. We'll just be like, hey, we're just checking in on you after the show, all that stuff. Oh, by the way, did you want to buy this crypto?
M Kid's going to have people cleaning up their front yard so he doesn't stop by their house anymore.
Yeah, that weird Gotti salesman keeps coming by.
It's all the junk in the front yard.
I'll tell you, man, hoarders. You want hoarders. If you can get hoarders in your token, oh, what a blessing, right? We got a few of them. So we keep on telling them, And then occasionally I'll tell them like, it's okay to take some profit. No, you're shaking me out of my tokens. No, you can take a little profit. No, I'm going to use that later. Okay.
Whoa.
You could always swap the more stuff. Give them stuff to hoard to swap the token.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. Burn the token, swap it for a physical.
Old newspapers.
I know we're up here judging the hell out of people.
Shoes, dirty diapers. What in the heck? 22-year-old Keisha is addicted to chewing on urine-soaked diapers. Come on. What is that about?
Bro. Rug to space.
There are some things that if you see them, you don't have to repeat them out loud for the rest of our sakes.
No. This is it. That was season 5, episode 5.
I think you hit you hit a good one here.
I wanted this morning.
We need to delve into this one.
Your wife is throwing thumbs down, dude.
Yeah, I would too. My gosh.
Is that like a dominance thing?
I don't know. And then, okay, same episode. You got Vladimir, the 50-year-old man who's addicted to using leeches. My goodness, that one was probably a just you were on the edge of your seat that whole episode. Those commercial breaks when that thing aired live was probably tough. That's tough.
So he likes being sucked on.
Oh, that's a good transition to who's going to be at Nashville tomorrow for interviews.
Where were the leeches, Jay?
Oh,
where did he attach the leeches?
I don't know. I haven't gotten too into the episode yet. I'll click it now, though. I'll bring it up full screen, so if you guys are watching, you can share on this journey with me.
Oh, we're all right. We appreciate you, though.
I'm clicking into the stream. I'm watching.
Okay. So we can't watch the
See
video.
the two different people here?
I just hope he's not trying to use leeches
robots
to enlarge the size of his penis. That's all I hope.
Oh, that might work, though.
Pray to God.
Okay.
He
uses leeches up to 40 times a year. That's not even an addiction.
That's not even weird. He's just normal.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's totally normal, dude. I do it at least 50 times a year.
Yeah,
sure.
Exactly. That's once a week, man. That ain't nothing.
Now, got a comment.
Now the question is,
Jay, a French guy ate a car.
Why? How do you eat a car, first off, and why would you try to do that?
Yeah. I heard about that guy. He actually devoured a fucking car piece by, he just sawed it up into tiny enough pieces that he could digest it.
He just put that shit in the blender and drunk it for breakfast every morning.
It's a good Vitamix commercial there.
I'm gonna see how many people, how many people saw the video. I guess of some. This was some other country because the car was. It looked like more of a third world country, but saw the dude that was like banging the tailpipe of a car. Did you guys see that?
That's just what I was about to say. Did you see that video of that guy ramming that car, man? That's wild.
That's wild, dude. What is wrong with you, man?
Showing that car who's boss.
I like how we've set up here for the last 35 minutes, judging why people are so fucking weird, and knowing we all have a weird quirk about ourselves.
No.
No one up here. Actually, only one person has been like, "I've done that."
I said at the beginning of the show, we are all weird. We are all weird. All of us have a weird thing, but like some things are just way too extreme. And like Kid said, some people it's more of a psychological thing where, like, when you're eating urine soaked diapers, like there's something that's not connected right there, and that's a little different.
Hey, what if so let me give you a scenario. Let's see what one of these. Okay, so let's just say whatever ABC or GHTV or whoever does these shows comes to you and it's just like, hey, so J Chains, we'll give you 150 grand, but we just need you to pretend for the next hour while we film you that you like to drink 15 teaspoons of gasoline daily. And you only have to actually drink one on camera.
I actually have to drink gasoline?
Yeah, it's like 1 teaspoon, just so that people like believe that you do it. We're gonna film it.
Yeah, it would not. There's no way I could drink the gasoline. I'd fucking puke. They wouldn't. They'd be like, "This guy's lying."
Well, teaspoon.
No.
Can I request the TV show to be Intervention?
Yeah, sure.
I think we've come to the conclusion that there's weird people like us, and then there's like extraordinary people.
No, are those the aliens and the lizard people, Carrie?
Well, who knows what they are, where they came from, but they have no problem driving nails into their dicks and ears and.
I love
we haven't seen that one yet.
I can't let that one go, man. I saw it and I can't let it go. I just cannot. Like once you see a guy drive a nail through his.
Where did you see that?
It just doesn't.
I feel like Carrie's listening to too much Eminem
That's
lately.
the bar. Is it the Olympics? If you watch the Olympics,
that guy was on Fremont Street in Vegas. That's right.
It was at Wasaga Beach. It was at Poo Poo Beach.
And it wasn't even a show. That's the thing.
You guys have never heard of the Pain Olympics?
The what?
The Pain Olympics? I'm not watching, but
No.
the Pain Olympics, I think on like, was it rotten.com way back in the day or whatever? It's a bunch of the whole fucking mutilate yourself and all that shit. That's if you guys don't know that reference, but yeah, there's a fucking thing on it.
Wow, I put on the thumbnail, right?
I believe it. I believe it.
Everybody knows the lizard guy. Put him on the thumbnail. He split his tongue. He implanted the things. But what about the people that do the hooks in the back like that?
When you became really good at the Pain Olympics, that's when you got upgraded to Darwin Awards.
True. Good call. Good call. And we got some new people on stage. Like, hey, Crypto Dojo Scotty. I know you guys want to weigh in here.
Yeah, you know, it's interesting you guys are talking about that. So back in the 90s, showing my age, there was a Jim Rose circus. He used to perform at all the Lollapalooza shows, and there was this guy there named Mr. Lifto. And what he would do is he would tie like blocks and shit around his dick and like
this guy's for real. Absolutely.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about? And I'm like, holy shit, man. And not that it was wide open for everyone to see, but you know, even though there's some crazy shit that happened at these festivals, but we won't go there. But this guy would actually get out there, and it was a whole like a circus. You can look it up, and he would lift like blocks, concrete blocks with his dick. And I'm like,
see,
Jesus,
I'm not lying. I'm fucking Mr. Lifto. Look this shit up, man.
Yeah,
I'm not making this up.
Driving nails into and lifting cinder blocks, two different things.
Yeah, one is a feat of strength.
I don't know whether to feel sorry for his partner or, you know, hey, thumbs up. I don't know, but damn, that is crazy. Anyway,
it's also hilarious that as we're talking about some of this weird stuff, we got the quit crew come in. They're just like, you guys got to quit this. We got Casper here. He's like, just quit.
Just quit.
Just stop.
Just quit all of this.
GM. No, we don't say stop. We just say quit.
GM, brother. How are you?
I'm doing good, man. I wanted to stop by. Saw y'all had the show, and want to thank you for having us on. Like right when we launched, we're still out here. We're still grinding. Just wanted to come check in.
Hell yeah!
All
right,
man. While you're up here, give us one weird thing you've either heard people do or that you do, and you want to admit on recorded space.
One weird thing. Fuck. I mean, what is weird?
Yeah, but like real weird. Yeah, that's the thing. So we're all a little weird, but this has to be like off the charts sort of weird.
Damn, you got to come back to me.
Like drinking urine or
we've been
looking chewing urine-soaked diapers.
Yeah, we've been looking at the weirdest thing, My Strange Addiction stuff, dude.
Damn. The lizard shit is weird. I mean, but I grew up with that. Like, we had piercing parties in my house when I grew up. Not as extreme as those people, but like piercings and tattoos were normal. So that's just what people choose to do with their body. So don't really judge them for that. Eating fecal matter and urine, never known anyone who did that shit. I don't really watch the shows where they're like, let's explore their horrible habits and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, none of that shit. Like, because that shit, doesn't bother me or fascinate me. Like, nothing. Fuck.
What about the girls who think they're horses and they run around like the
oh my god,
the
that is the fucking horse girls, the equestrian girls. Yeah, they're fucking weird. Yeah.
Hobby.
That's fucking when the ones that run on all fours, that ain't no fucking hobby.
Yeah, not the hobby horses, like the ones that ride the horses on stick. The ones that actually run on all fours and like think they're horses. Those are weird.
I think the weirdest thing is any former man who has now transitioned into a woman and then wants to go fight women in combat sports or any competitive sports. I think that is the weirdest fucking thing that I've ever seen. Yeah. Anytime I see that shit, it is so weird that it's allowed. It's weird that that new woman or whatever like wants to go do that. Like that. That's the weirdest. That's probably the weirdest thing in the world to me right now. The weirdest shit is that that's happening. It's okay, and like it's just doesn't make sense.
I honestly I feel like the days of that are numbered. I think people are done with that. Like that as a I will say as a girl dad, I will do everything that I can in my power to make sure that my daughter never has to deal with that, because that is not right. That is absolutely fucking bullshit. For men to think that they are going to change their genders and then compete in women's sports, that is fucking silliness.
Oh, sorry, and use the restrooms.
Yeah, dude. I'll beat the shit out of somebody that ever tries that.
Yeah, they can just go in there and say identify. Nah, fuck that shit. That's weird.
No, you're weird.
That's weird.
No, that's that is man. That took us to another level.
I'm guilty. Look, there's a long line for the men's restroom. It was just a little, single-use restroom on both sides.
That's different.
That's different.
That's different, bro.
I saw the woman come out. There won't no line over there.
That's different.
Said, "Oh, I'm a female."
Bro, that's
walked
not the
over there
same
and used
thing
the restroom.
whatsoever.
That's like firing a rocket into the sand when you absolutely had to. You know what I mean?
Oh, that's an image I will probably not forget for a while. Thank you for the beautiful imagery there.
All right. So what about this splashing thing that Wardo sent us?
Yeah.
Splooshing, is that what it is? Splooshing, sorry.
Yeah, no, splooshing. I think so. I came across that, I think, on like a Facebook page like years ago before Facebook became like gay book. And I think it was like some military page, but there was some meme about it. And like, I just decided to look it up on YouTube. But like, yeah, splooshing, it's like a sub-dom sexual fetish thing, I guess. And dude, you just like, you got to pour the food on. You know what I mean? Like you pour some milk on the person, get a little fucking, sugar smacks on there.
Okay.
Put some mustard, that kind of shit.
Using food,
And like
using
they pay
food
people.
and sex.
Like I watched a little bit. I watched a little bit of this, for research purposes, obviously. And like they basically hire like the dominatrix girl, and you go there, and this person's like being a news reporter, and she's watching her do it to this chick. And like I guess it's like people what they're into. Like if you're kind of into pain, then you like will let them put like honey on first, and then she'll like kind of massage you, and then she'll like put a banana in her mouth, and she's like, "Look, if the banana drops, like I'm gonna do cold stuff on you, but if you can keep it there, I'll do warm stuff." And then she like this one chick obviously hates banana, so she spits it out, and then she like starts pouring like cold stuff on her, like whatever different foods that are cold. Yeah. So she's like, oh, like totally into it. But like nothing, like I didn't watch the rest of it. I didn't want to find out. I didn't really want to find out how it ended.
I didn't get to the end.
I didn't get to the end, right? Because no one ever sees the end.
Yeah, you gave me PTSD because all the guys there in the service, they probably know what the banana show is. Yeah, don't Google it, but that gave me yeah, you gave me some PTSD from that. Thank you very much, my friend.
Or lemon party.
Oh God, no.
We're going 2 girls, 1 cup, boys.
Jesus, people are strange. All right.
Hey, I do have a question though on the fetish thing. So like, all right, like, okay, so there's different fetishes out there. So I have a buddy of mine that likes chicks that don't have limbs, like the paraplegic. How the fuck do you get into that?
Easily, because you don't got to spread your legs.
Oh my God. Okay. All right.
Good joke. But I guess that is true. Like, how do you find out like the first time? You're just like, and I am into that.
Like, oh, my name, and I'm missing a leg. Like, like he's, dude, serious about it, man. Like, I just don't know.
I love that you can't, like, you're at work right now and you can't say these sentences without like bursting out laughing. I'm just sitting in my basement.
I'm in a truck by myself. I'm just making sure I'm not talking when there's radio traffic.
Yeah, that's probably they probably don't want to hear much of this conversation, or maybe they do. I don't know. One time
no. It's more of me not wanting the space to hear what's going on with the planes.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, that makes sense. One time we were at a Halloween party. It was Whitney and I, and then another couple of our friends when we lived in Austin. And it was there were these 2 like really enormous girls that were dressed alike. Like I forget, is it The Shining maybe? Like in the blue dresses or whatever. And me and my buddy, like we were talking with them, having a conversation, and so it turned out that they were like those dominatrix girls. And what they do is guys will build like these cardboard cities or like little cities like in their houses, and then these girls will come in like Godzilla these buildings and then like walk all over the men. It's just like
the face sitting.
What's that?
Like the face sitting stuff, where the chicks, like huge chicks, sit on your face for like whatever.
This is a slightly different.
I don't know about that. They said that they would like walk on, like crush the buildings, like Godzilla the buildings, and then like step on the guys. It's just just some weird stuff, man. People are doing some. Hey, Spaceman's in here. Hey, Spaceman, tell us the weirdest thing you ever heard of. You ain't gonna get out of this show without talking.
Can you hear me?
Oh yeah.
Yep, we are excited.
Loud and clear, brother.
I'll just sit here. Did you guys not hear me before? Like, I just realized I had to fucking refresh my page and then relog in. And I was sitting here like jumping in the conversation, but I was talking to myself.
Definitely talking to yourself. What's up, brother? How are you?
What's up, guys? God damn it, Casper. Why aren't you following me? I tried to DM you and I can't even DM you. I thought we were following each other, bro.
Who was that? Oh, was that Alpha?
Alpha Logic.
My fucking, I'm not Casper. My account got suspended. I'm fucking not real Casper now. So yeah, clearly not real Casper. Okay. So
well, goddamn it, follow me and DM me.
I just followed you. I was following everyone you were. I followed every speaker, and then I just saw you follow me. I just followed you back.
Okay, some weird shit. Oh, dude, like I don't even this conversation has definitely been an odd one, and I even like I opened up my mic and I was like, "What the fuck did I just get on stage to?"
I'm telling you, man, we went down a strange place today. One we don't go down often, so we got to do it to just to get it out of the way, and then we'll be back to like crypto tomorrow, maybe.
I mean, there's some weird shit out there. There's people into I don't know what bestiality. I guess that's pretty nasty.
Yeah.
Good point. Good point. That's a good one.
Yeah, there's. I was someplace and there was a lot of people doing terrible things to goats. You know.
Oh my god.
Oh, speaking of bestiality, this and I can't believe I actually have a bestiality story. This is hilarious. Okay, so and it's fresh. This is a fresh one. So a couple days ago, I like posted this post about like I was like looking through I was watching the news, and they were like, "There's been a rash in Florida of men who have been assaulting animals." And they've been a couple men, like not a couple, three men.
Why the fuck
apparently.
does this shit keep happening in Florida? I live in Florida.
I don't know, dude. Only in Florida.
Dude,
only in Florida.
It's you know what it is.
These three dudes are repeat offenders. They went back and they banged the same horse several times. You know, and like I understand, like maybe they like like get used to that horse, a particular horse or whatever. I don't fucking know.
Love. Sounds like the Florida people.
Yeah, I'll have a good afternoon. See you tomorrow.
Either way, my friend won't talk to me right now because he lives in Florida, and I sent Corey and I sent this other guy. I'm not going to dox him, but I sent this other guy a picture of the dudes, and I'm like, you didn't make it onto the list, did you? And he's like, that's not funny. We're not friends anymore. And he stopped talking to me over this because I made a joke that he was possibly a horse rapist, which is like the most outrageous
joke here. It's because you caught him.
Oh no!
I mean, the only reason he's gonna get offended is if he was involved and got caught. You know,
pony play? No.
Dude, you come to find out he's like a brony.
No, he's a brony.
All right, so what are we talking about crypto today, guys?
No,
we haven't been.
Nothing. This is just an anti-crypto throwaway show. We are talking about just weird stuff, and I'm saying some weird stuff. Wow, you guys.
Somebody needs to go start.
Did we quit crypto? Why are people so fucking weird and buy green candles instead of red ones?
Yeah, I know. Yeah, we quit crypto today. We'll be back tomorrow.
Because if you're weird enough, so I pinned a new movie trailer up to the top because it kind of was fitting. Because that's what if you go super weird and you end up on the dark side, it's kind of like the perfect character.
Ooh, the Joker. Who's playing the Joker?
A lot of people didn't like the first one, but I loved the original. I think that's probably the best piece of DC intellectual property ever created on screen. Anyway.
Speaking
because they make a lot of shitter movies.
Did you guys ever hear the story behind Heath Ledger and the Joker? How it literally drove him insane, and
a lot of
just caused him to probably.
Well, Jack Nicholson told him. He warned him. He said this role almost killed me when I did it, and his was kind of like PG.
Yeah, his was more DC comic, 1960s Batman, wham bam pow, versus Heath Ledger was very dark. Yeah,
I will say I have had. We can talk crypto for just a second here. I've had my my Bitcoin chart up for a while. Got it on the 15 right now. I want to do some trading today. It is taking a dip right now. Bitcoin.
Everything's taking a dip right now. Everything's down 2 to 3, 4, 5%.
Yeah, what's going on? Do we know?
Probably some good news. Probably some good news came out.
Well, didn't the ETF go live on Van Eck?
Yeah, there you go. There's the good news. Again, welcome to
this
crypto.
morning.
News.
Yeah, right.
Good happens. Everybody's got to liquidate.
Yo, I'm trying to bring up Turbo, and I am unable. Can somebody else please bring up Turbo?
I don't even see the request, so it must be something wrong.
Really? Weird.
Yeah.
I'll invite him to speak.
You know, Turbo's got to win as soon as those ponies came up.
That's crazy, man. I just don't know. Maybe it's the water. Isn't there a lot of like? Don't they say like a lot of pharmaceutical drugs make the water? Well, now we know Corey he's a water cleansing expert. We haven't heard from him in a while. Hopefully things are all right.
They were talking about the number of pharmaceuticals in tap water now is through the roof. It's unbelievable.
Yeah, apparently a lot of drugs don't break down in the water filtration. So like apparently everybody in Montreal is on antidepressants.
Oh wow.
No wonder it makes sense. I can never understand anything they're saying. Come on, there's a good language joke, guys. So they speak French.
Oui, oui.
Okay, so Jay,
Yo!
what you're trying to say
I
is
made it.
what Alex Jones is saying is real?
Absolutely. The atrazine.
There we go.
Atrazine.
Hey, hold on. Turbo made it. Turbo actually made it. His name makes sense too. There you go. Turbo, you made it.
Turbo made it.
Holy shit! I just want to say what's up to everybody. Good morning. Like I've been working at these times. I try to jump in, and then I'm like, listen. I'm like, what the hell is going on? Like this is crazy. And then I read the title, and it all made sense because I had no clue. I was like, what? I was like, the show has taken just a crazy turn, and I had missed it. I didn't know.
Yeah.
We were talking about what's weirder, being a brony or a Swiftie. So you said right.
Oh yeah, you know them.
Funny.
Shouts out to the bronies. You know,
we were talking about why people are so fucking weird, and your name came up.
Yeah, bro. I don't. Yeah, listen, for sure. You can ask anybody in my town. Like, they will definitely be like, "Yo, that motherfucker is the weirdest motherfucker I know." That's
hey,
okay.
You got
know
that sexy new apron though, looking good.
Bro, you know, hey, that's how I thirst trap over on TikTok. You know what I'm saying? Because like, if I turn the lights down just right, you can't even tell that shit ain't me. And then all these ladies come jumping in, and actually, I ain't gonna lie, I'd be like looking at the numbers. It don't really always go that way, so that's definitely been weird. And I was thinking, why are people so fucking weird? Yo, what's up, Jay? How you doing, man? What's going on, family?
Yo, getting ready to head down to Nashville, baby.
I think we should be there, maybe a day or two or something. So maybe, yeah, I'm definitely linked up.
I will see you there,
Mr. Dude. Fucking gonna be there all the way from Canada.
All the way from Canada, eh? Yeah, dude, definitely going to be a fun time. If you do come out for at least a day, do your best to make it Thursday.
Oh, I know, and that's the only day I don't think I'm gonna be able to make it.
Oof. All right, well.
So yeah, I know, cause fuck, but we'll see. Who knows? But I got to get back to work, man. I love you, bro.
Love you, brother.
Shouts out to everybody, and
good to hear from you.
Shouts out to you.
Well, I hope you guys have a safe, fun journey. I pray there's no more IT outages and you guys are stuck at the airport and say, or you may get the Nashville.
I'm actually terrified of that. I'm flying with Delta from Atlanta. Yeah.
Good. You're going to Atlanta first and then in through?
Oh no, not to Atlanta where all the people are sitting in the airport.
Yeah, I know. Yeah,
not that Atlanta, right? Oh,
dude, I hate flying commercial, man. I think it's because I'm an aircraft mechanic.
Hey, come pick me up then. Helicopter me down.
We'll get you we'll all chip in. We'll spend the $63 Canadian, get you a nice Greyhound bus ride for the next 2 days for you there.
No, fuck that.
Thankfully, I am 3 hours.
With every immigrant from America, you know, with riding with you.
Have you ever ridden the Greyhound bus in Florida? It's usually people, when you get out of jail in Florida, they give you a bus ticket and $100, right? I don't know if they still do that. This is when I lived in Florida. And so, like, if you ever ride the Greyhound bus out of Florida, you are definitely sitting next to a former felon.
No, thanks. Someone got their head cut off on a Greyhound years ago. I remember that. So no thanks.
What was the jail thing for?
The what?
Were you saying that you were getting out of jail?
No.
He just
no. Not me. No. I was not getting out of jail. I wrote
like a word, just like, hey, what were you in prison for, though, bro?
Yeah. What was that felony? Can you tell us that felony?
Yeah. No.
Which one was it?
I rode the bus. I was doing something, and I think we rode the bus from like Florida up to Chicago, just to go for a trip. And there was just a lot of other guys that had just gone out of jail, and that's where we learned about it. Was that they got $100 bill and a bus ticket to wherever they wanted to go. I was going to say something else though. Damn. Oh well.
I don't know. Probably maybe goodbye, and then we'll see you in Nashville.
Hell yeah.
So what's the show schedule this week? So is it going to be paused? And you'll be doing
No, we will be doing as long as there is nothing that we need to be doing. Like if Trump is speaking at 9 a.m. during the conference,
you'll be there.
We'll probably be there, unless well, I guess everybody will be able to hear it because I'm sure it'll be on X. But the show will go on. I'm bringing all my stuff to do the show every morning, so we'll probably end up doing it live from either the conference area or something. I will figure it out. So this morning show will be live every day. The 4 p.m. show, that's going to be a little bit tougher to run, but there'll probably be times throughout the day where we'll just do a live stream instead for an interview. We'll grab someone, chat with somebody or whatever. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But morning show will continue all week. That does not change.
So do me a favor. If you get a chance, you're there in Nashville and you want some of the best fried chicken around, go to a place called Hattie B's, Nashville hot chicken.
All right.
And that's the shit. So if you're looking for something to burn your asshole off, there you go.
There you go. I love Nashville hot chicken, man. That will be no problem. You know that I will be there. All right. So it is now time for us to get going. Make sure that you guys stop over to the Dude and Dojo show. They are getting ready to go now. They've got I think Patrick and Nikki from Ethereal going to be on there. If you saw that interview last night, if you missed it, they're doing a round 2 this morning. If you remember those names from our show about a year ago, things are cooking, about ready to actually launch. So he's going to have them on the show. Appreciate you guys being here. Thank you so much. Make sure that you hit the heart on the way out. Make sure you smash a like on the way out. Definitely appreciate you guys. And make sure you tune in tomorrow. I will be back at 4 p.m. No, I will not. We've got Ben's show. We're going to record some stuff, and then I'm heading out of town to Nashville. So this is it for the day for me. Until next time. Ciao, amigos. Thank you for being here.